Like we are live. It is 7 o'clock, January 23rd, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the fishing report and a couple of exciting things. And we're giving away a lot of merch. And I'm doing a meet and greet this weekend. So if y'all want to come see me, I'm giving away koozies, coffee mugs, sweaters, and it should be a lot of fun. We're gonna have coffee, hot chocolate, and yes, if you want some information on that, I'll get into that in a little bit. But if you are on our email list, you should have received this email today. Yes, this is our newsletter that was sent out today. Meet Heiko this weekend. That's me, if you didn't know. We're giving away free merch, and we got our live stream tonight. So before we talk about the meet and greet and the free merch, let's talk about the fishing report. All right, what is biting now? And let me quickly check the live chat. Is everything working good? Let me know in the chat. Can you guys hear me? Chicken coop stuff? Boom, boom. All right, perfect. Looks like we're all good in there. Hey, how y'all doing? Physical therapist, old man gaming, Sonia, man, all the whole fishing club crew's in here. Bob, how's it going? Sonia, did my chicken coop stuff arrive? It says on Amazon held for pickup. I picked it up today. I actually was just there a few hours ago. So yes, the chicken coop is about to begin. We're gonna be doing some stuff on there. Hey, we got David. We got Seashore Dave in the chat too. All right, so let's talk about what's biting now, and then we're going to talk about the weekend forecast. Where is my... Okay, Google Earth. So right now... Oops. The mangrove snapper are going wild, and so is the bait. There are, and you know me, I kind of been having some troubles catching bait for the last, what seems like 8 years, but I've gotten dialed in. I got a bait pen full of bait off the dock now. I built a bait pen. I filled it with pinfish, I filled it with pilchards, and I filled it with goggle eyes. The bait is everywhere right now. It's that time of year. Now's the time to do some live bait fishing, and it's probably going to be real juicy for at least, I would say at least the next 3 months. So we're going to really dive into the live bait fishing. And if you want to catch yourself some pilchards, I've been seeing them pretty much anywhere on these grass flats. Just find a channel and put out some chum, especially like around here. Like around Gilbert's, there's pilchards. Around here, there's pilchards. In the Largo Sound, there's been pilchards. Even on all these flats, there's been pilchards. If you just get up close to land, the key is look for birds diving and get near them, put out a chum bag, and you should be able to get some live bait. The pinfish have been, if you have a pinfish trap, just put like a half a block of chum in it. Lay your trap out somewhere in the Sound or somewhere back here, you know, in the Keys, just really anywhere where there's just some grassy, just like some grassy stuff, you know, like, man, you could probably just catch pinfish all up in anywhere in the Keys, really. They're doing good. So what do you do with your live bait? Well, head offshore and just drift them. There's sailfish right now. The wahoo bite's been good. And I think the African pompano bite is about to turn on. But I don't know that for a fact yet. But I think it's about to turn on. The shrimp are definitely turned on. We had a bunch of people catching shrimp all up through the cuts yesterday. And I think the rest of the week we'll probably be having some good shrimp runs. Just got to wait for that current to start moving and then go out at night and find moving water in these channels and there's probably going to be some shrimp there. If you don't want to go offshore, because I think the wind is going to be picking up a bit. So if you don't want to go offshore, I would suggest taking your live pilchards or whatever bait you got and heading into the mangroves, because the mangrove snappers are on fire right now. You know, find yourself some cuts out here. I heard the mangroves are like really fired up, like closer to the Everglades. You know, if you can probably like, yeah, like see these cuts out here? See, that's a cut. If you put a chum bag out here, I bet you the mangroves will be chewing. But if you don't want to run all the way out there, you know, there's plenty of cuts, plenty of mangroves. Just find yourself some slightly deeper cuts, put out some chum. Tomorrow, I'm going to be doing exactly that. So stay tuned for that video. We'll see if we get on the mangrove snappers, but fingers crossed we find them. But I'm going to be doing exactly what I'm suggesting right now. So we'll see how it turns out. Weekend's weather forecast. Before we get into the weather forecast, the goal, we got our $1,000 goal. If you place an order on saltwaterfishingchannel.com right now, that adds to our goal. And the first order that comes in, I'm gonna pop open a beer. I got some heavy IPAs. I think they're like 8 or 9%. But I kind of want one. And if we hit our $1,000 goal, I will be giving away 2 $50 gift cards to somebody in the live chat. I'll be asking a question, and the first one to answer it, they're going to get that. I'm not doing any fishing club giveaways or newsletter giveaways on this live stream, because the last 2.5 weeks have been mega hectic for me. I got a completely remodeled master bathroom. It was a lot of work. We had a lot of people here. I cut down 10 coconut palm trees in my backyard. Well, four of them were my front yard and 6 of them were my backyard. It's been super hectic. That's why my fishing video uploads have only been like 1 a week instead of 2. And I missed the live stream 2 weeks ago, but I'm back. Construction is done, and I'm back in action, baby. So whoever wants to place an order, come and get it. We have some new products, some very exciting new products that are probably going to sell out very quickly, but I don't want to mention them just yet. I'll get to them in a second because we got to get to the forecast first. I'm quickly looking at the live chat. All right. You guys are in the live chat. All right. Let's quickly do the wind forecast. Oh, I just heard a cha-ching. Somebody just placed an order. Looks like I can go get that beer. But first, let's talk about this weekend's forecast. If you're in Florida right now, chances are you're frozen like I am. But especially if you're up in the north, wait, is that a hurricane right there? Oh, is that the Arctic? The Arctic, what are they calling it? The Arctic Circle or the Arctic Front coming? I don't know. It's been snowing in Florida, like North Florida. I've been seeing all the videos of people snowed in. Kind of crazy. But down here in the Florida Keys, it's cold, but it ain't snowing. So let's take a look. This is the current conditions right now, and this is the wind finder, windfinder.com. I really like their forecasts. I've been able to plan my trips a lot better since I started using Windfinder. And we can see that right here, this little red star, that's where I'm at. I'm in Key Largo. And green, I don't like green. If it's green, I'm not going offshore. And we're like in this medium green right now, still not great. We want to be in the purples and the blues. The purple and the blues is like 0 to 13 knots of wind. So it's fishable. This, when it starts to get a little green, you're talking like 17 to 20 knots. That's when you're probably going to get beat up pretty good if you go offshore on that. And if it's really green, you're talking about 26 knots. That's a lot. It's going to be choppy. It's going to be pretty wavy. And then if it turns orange or yellow, I wouldn't even bother. So let's take a look. This is right now. What is it going to look like tomorrow? Ooh, windy. And that is why tomorrow I am going to be fishing in the mangroves because I don't want to get beat up. So I'm going to stay in the mangroves tomorrow. I'm going to be chilled out. However, tomorrow morning, let's see, tomorrow morning looks pretty good. 7 a.m., 10 a.m., 1 p.m. So from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., you could probably get out there and troll for wahoo in the morning. But I'm going to be a little bit too busy tonight catching up on work. So I'm not going to be waking up early to go offshore. I wish, but I won't make it. So, okay, wait, Saturday. Yeah, so Saturday, actually, you know what? North Florida looks nice on Saturday. If you're in North Florida, Saturday might be your day. It's going to be pretty windy down here in South Florida. Sunday, Sunday might be a fishable day in central North Florida, but it's, this green stuff, I don't go out in that green stuff. Monday, it looks better. Tuesday, okay, and then it gets nicer, worse. We'll see, but that's the wind forecast. I don't even bother looking at the wave forecast because the wind tells me everything I need to know. If there's no wind, there's probably no waves. Wind makes the waves, unless it's a ground swell, but I don't worry about ground swells out here in Florida. All right, I think it's time now. Since somebody placed an order, I think it's time to pop open a beer. Wait, who placed that order? Let me check. Hey, Michael, ordered 2 folding fillet boat knives. Thank you, Michael, for your order. Yeehaw. All right, I'm going to grab my beer, and then I'm going to catch up on this chat. So if you are in the live chat, just, oh, it's called a polar vortex. Polar Express. Okay. Leave a comment in the chat. Let me know, what are you guys fishing for? Who's fishing? And what are you guys doing in the cold right now? How are you guys surviving? Leave a chat. I'm going to read them in a second, but I'm going to grab that beer. Boom, baby. This one's for you, Michael. This is wow, these lights are bright. It is a Juicy Monkey 9.5% IPA. Have you ever seen something like that? That's a pretty juicy looking monkey. Look at that thing. It's a bad looking boy. Actually, you know what? I want to tell you guys about the new products. I got to show you guys. These. Wait, what's biting now? Okay, we went over that. We went over the weekend forecast. Okay, meet and greet event plans. That's right. If you want to meet me and get some free stuff, I'm going to be handing out koozies like the South Florida Fishing Channel koozies. We got Boat Daddy sweaters, coffee mugs. We're going to have coffee, hot chocolate. It's going to be a fun time. And we are meeting at, where is it at? Yes, here we go. The Miami Polar Plunge. We're meeting at South Point Pier Saturday. So what is that? 2 days, this Saturday. And as long as you show up by like 7 or 7:30, you're fine. But I'm gonna be there probably like 6:30, 6:45 in the morning. Yeah, it's an early one. And we're gonna be meeting right. Yikes! Hold on. Okay, we're gonna be meeting right here. This is Miami South Point Pier. Okay, and we're going to be meeting right on the beach, right here. And there is free parking till 9. So this right here, there shouldn't be anyone here in the morning, and it's free parking. So come park here and then meet us down here and just come say what's up. And then at 7 in the morning, probably till like 8 o'clock. Hold on, let me mute this. We will be running into the ocean and freezing our butts off. So bring a towel. You might be a little cold. But that's the whole point. We're shocking our systems, and we're going to have a great start to the weekend. And there's some showers here, so you can rinse off with fresh water, then dry off, and then have some coffee on us. Or some hot chocolate, whatever you want. But that is the Polar Plunge event that we are doing. It would be really cool to see you guys there. Whoever can make it out. Even if you don't want to jump in the water, just come out and say what's up. Maybe I can convince you to, hop on in. And we have events like this. And if you're on the Boat Daddy app, you would already know, because on the events tab in the Boat Daddy app, you can see all the things that we're up to. Which brings us to the hot new product releases. Oh boy, are you guys ready for this? Get ready to jump on this, because they're gonna sell out quick. I haven't sent out an email about these products yet. I haven't put them in a video yet, although I have used them in a video, but that video is not up yet. You guys are first to hear this. First to see the new products. Ready? Here we go. Go to saltwaterfishingchannel.com. Scroll down a little bit, and there is the new releases. Okay, the knife is on there. You guys know about the knife. But look at these other 3 products we have. We got sea witches, flathead chuggers, and ballyhoo trolling rigs. And these 3 new products go hand in hand with each other. So our new ballyhoo trolling rigs are new and improved. We had ballyhoo trolling rigs, a different version of these, and we got rid of them. These work so much better. And I've been designing these, testing them. I've had the cool cats, the younger guys, the 18 to like 22-year-old fishing mates, the fishing bros, out of Boca and Coco, Fort Lauderdale, all the fishing boys. This is what they troll. This is the setup that they like to use. So this double hooked ballyhoo trolling rig, we also offer it in single hook. A lot of charter guys prefer the single hook, but I like the double hook. And so you can kind of see how it would look with a ballyhoo. And there's a little pin here, and the pin basically just goes through the mouth of the ballyhoo, and then you can skirt on, tighten the nose cone. So it's very easy to use. And the end product will look like this. Beautiful. But wait, what's that red and black skirt? Oh, I'm about to show you. You can troll them naked without a skirt, just like this. And I actually always recommend having a naked ballyhoo in your spread. Sometimes the fish just want the naked ballyhoo. They don't want a skirt on it. So sometimes, boom, just troll that ballyhoo just like that. You're going to have a good time. Especially right now with the wahoo around and the pelagic fish, they're hungry. It's cold. They're burning calories. They're hungry. So troll these ballyhoo. Which brings us to the sea witches. All right. So these sea witches are made by Freddie Collins. A lot of y'all know who Freddie Collins is. He hand makes these right here in Florida. And we have them in 3 different colors. White and blue, which the wahoo love. Red and black, which the wahoo love even more. And then the baitfish white, which just that beautiful white color. The mahi will rip apart the baitfish white. And we use extra mylar. These things are pretty. Coming through the water, boom. And they come in 3 different sizes. 1/4 ounce head, 1/2 ounce head, and the 1 ounce head. And they're all $10 a piece. Where are you going to find a handmade mylar heavy sea witch for $10? I don't know, you tell me. But damn, these things look good. And we don't just have the sea witches, we also have the flathead chuggers, which come in the same color patterns, white, blue, red, black, and baitfish white. They're also $10 a pop, but the only difference between the flathead chuggers, as you can probably guess, is they have a flat head. This is what they look like. Flat head. So the flathead makes a really nice bubble action. It's like a chugger. They'll come up on the surface, they'll hit that air, make a bubble streak, go back down. They look so good. And you can also troll them on planers or inline weights. They will swim perfectly fine at depth. But those are the new products, and I'm very excited for them because I personally use them so much, and I've been wanting just some perfect ones, and I finally found them. I mean, come on, look at that bait. Ooh, that's a beautiful bait. But there we go. Hey, 60 cents. Thank you for the $4.99 donation. I just saw that. Thank you. Where's the like button? Let's celebrate. I don't know how to celebrate it. Do you tip the sea witch with ballyhoo? Do I tip the sea witch with ballyhoo? I will put the sea witch on a rig ballyhoo. Cha-ching, there comes another order. Yeehaw. All right, I'm going to pop open this beer. 9.5%. Wow, that smells very orangey, fruity. Juicy Monkey from Victory Brewing Co. Michael said, Victory's not that far from where I live. It's a Philly beer. Oh yeah, it is a Philly. Upfront pineapple and orange aromas meet Sabro, Lotus, and Sultana hops to drop a tropical punch-forward IPA that will have you on monkey time in no time. Okay. All right, monkey time in no time. Monkey time in no time. All right, I'm catching up on the chat now. For some reason, whenever I switch my screens, the chat on the right here, the chat on the screen disappears. It's not supposed to do that. Anyways, we'll just keep it on this screen for a little bit. Why am I climbing that tree? Oh yeah, I posted a picture on Instagram earlier of me climbing a tree. So I cut down 10 coconut palm trees in my backyard, and there's one left I want to cut down. And I climbed up it today. And that was the picture that I posted on my Instagram. If you guys have Instagram, go ahead and give me a follow. This is my account. Hold on. It's just my name, Heiko Winkler. It's my personal Instagram account. You guys notice that on Instagram they changed all the images to like long images. They're no longer squares, which kind of messed up my feed but it's all good. It's funny. I've been wanting them to do that forever, but now that they did it, I'm like, oh, it messed everything up. Okay. Let's try this beer. Oh, that's strong. That's not even a beer anymore. That tastes like orange wine liqueur. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Shopify. Oh, yes, let me update the Shopify one. We're at Oh, Michael. You placed another order, Michael. That was you. Thank you, Michael. Oh, wait, a different Michael. Not the same Michael. That's funny. From Miami. Got 2 of the flathead chuggers. Sweet. All right, cool. So that puts us at 95. Hey, would you look at that? We're like 10% of our goal. And if we hit our goal, I will be giving away 2 $50 gift cards to saltwaterfishingchannel.com to the live chat. I already got 2 questions ready to go. So if we hit that goal, we're going to let it fly. And we should hit that goal with these new products we have. Because if you plan on trolling this year, you should get some sea witches at $10 a pop while you can. Because if we sell out, I might have to make them $12. Kenny says he's going fishing out of Miami Beach on Saturday. Hope the bite is on. I hope the bite is on too. I hope it's not too windy out there for you. Scott says click on the like button. I agree with Scott. Justin says I just finished eating deer steaks seasoned with the South Florida Fishing Channel Sweet Heat Spice. Nice. Yeah, we have spices on the website too. Come and get them. I'm making some beef jerky, some homemade beef jerky with my spices right now. And I'm going to be testing a few things. And if I get a really good recipe down, I'll be making a video about it. But I'm trying to make it in the oven. I'm trying some in the air fryer. I'm trying some in the smoker and then putting it in the oven. I'm trying a bunch of different things to see which one is the most delicious. Crystal River, it's down to 32 degrees. Oof. It is cold, huh? 31 degrees around Crystal River. Sonia says, too cold, no beer for me tonight. Fish school therapist. Of course, North Florida looks good this weekend. It's my weekend to work. Real Action Sport Fishing says, The snook and trout are munching in flamingo. Who here fishes flamingo? Flamingo is right over here. It's part of the Everglades. Right there. So, what is this place called? Like Flamingo something? But, yeah, you can either fish along here. Oh, right now would be the perfect time to camp. This is a beautiful beach to camp on. But usually it's too hot and the no-seams are ruthless. But tonight would be perfect to camp on this beach. And if you want to see some big crocodiles, they're all up in here. Like all up in here. This is all full of big crocodiles. Thank you for that report. Who did that come from? Real Action Sport Fishing. Thanks for that report. Snook and trout are munching. Good to know. $0.60 says, your Labrador Retriever can't be outside for more than 5 minutes. It's too cold. Wow. Where's the salmon egg bait? That's funny. I still have some left over. Still, watch out for black scorpions when cutting my trees. Where is... Yeah, black scorpions. My roommate got bit by a black scorpion. This is like 12 years ago when I was living down in Key West. We had a lot of scorpions in our backyard. And the really cool thing about those scorpions is if you put them under a UV light or a blue light, they glow. They glow like a neon blue, neon green color. It's pretty sweet. Yep, jerky. Jude, what's up, bro? I'm the dude moving to Vero. Nice, moving to Vero Beach. Welcome to Vero. It is good times in Vero. I love that place. The beaches are beautiful. Growing up there was such a small town, but it's starting to pop off. It's starting to grow kind of big. There's traffic now. There used to never be traffic in Vero growing up, but now there is. Where's the real star of the show, Captain Elliot? He's probably out there somewhere. Probably playing around with something. It's too cold in the Keys right now. Amen to that. It's almost too cold to drink this beer. Ooh, it's either too cold or this beer is too strong. I don't know. Oh. I don't think I can recommend this beer. It's too intense. Justin, you just looked up the water temperature in Miami Beach at 72. Yeah, you know what? The water is actually going to be kind of warm. So when we do our polar plunge, I think it's actually going to feel good to get into the water. And then the cold part's going to be coming out of the water. It's 20 degrees colder in St. Augustine. Damn. Yeah, you guys. But that front that you're experiencing right now, it's going to be hitting us Saturday morning. So that'll be interesting. At least we'll have some hot chocolate, right? At least we'll have that. Tomorrow, I'm going to do some mangrove fishing just because I don't want to get beat up by the wind and the waves, and the mangrove bite is on. So that's my game plan tomorrow. George says 72-degree water is not warm. Well, yeah, it's not warm, but to a lot of people it is. To me, it's not warm, but it's warmer than it's supposed to be, like 40 degrees outside. So it's the water's gonna feel warm compared to the outside. I need to find a place that is selling Mad Elf beer left over from the holidays. Mad Elf beer. Let me look that up. Mad Elf beer. Mad Elf beer. Well, if I ever see a Mad Elf beer, I will pick it up in your honor and give it a try. It's a cheerful ruby red creation reminiscent of ripened cherries, raw honey, and cocoa with notes of cinnamon, clove, and allspice. Very interesting. I feel like that would be good on a really cold day. That almost sounds like it would be good warm. Oh, it's also from Pennsylvania. Interesting. The springs are 72 degrees year round. Oh, the springs are? Oh, that's 72. Ooh, that's cold. Yeah, I don't like the springs. Those are cold. Oh, that Mad Elf is a 12% alcohol beer? Ooh. Or I think it's 11%. I'm looking at the picture right now. I think it says 11% on there. Whew. Yikes. That's kind of intense. Kenny, for my chicken rigs, how much weight do you need to keep it on the bottom? That is a great question, Kenny. So for chicken rigs, let's search chicken rigs. All right, these are our deep drop chicken rigs. There's 2 loops. So one loop is for your snap swivel, and one loop is to loop your weight on. And then you got 5 hooks. So I personally, how deep are you fishing? You want to use the least amount of weight that you can possibly get away with. And if there's not a lot of current, you'd be surprised how little weight you actually need. If you're in like 400 to 500 feet of water and there's not a lot of current, like 1 knot, under 2 knots, you could probably get away with 3 pounds, 3 or 4 pounds. Probably 3 pounds, maybe even 2 pounds. But if there's a lot of current ripping, you might need to step it up to 5 pounds. And if you're out in like 800 feet targeting like rose belly blackfish, rose bellies, black belly, I always mess that up. Black belly rosefish, which are in like 800 to 900 to 1,000 feet of water, you're probably looking at 5 to 6 pounds of lead weight. And if the current's ripping, you might need 8 pounds. But it just depends. It's always different. So I always try to bring out you know, a handful of 2 and 3 pounders, a couple of 4 pounders, and then maybe like a 5, a 6, and an 8. I put them all in a bucket. So I just have like my lead bucket. So if I'm going Jeep dropping, I'll grab my Yeti bucket, because Yeti buckets are very durable and can handle those weights. Don't put all your lead weights into a Home Depot bucket. It'll break. Or something I like to do is I'll buy a bunch of like 1.5 pound weights, and then I'll just add on more if I need more. So I'll use like 2 of them, which is 3 pounds. If that's not enough, I'll add a third one, and then boom, that's usually enough weight to get to the bottom. Jude, 15 minutes from South. Yo, Jude, you should come out then. If you're 15 minutes from South Beach, you should come out to our polar plunge. Real action sport fishing. If I take the inflatable out, you can drop a pin on a spot you found up closer to Card Sound. Consistently pulling 16 to 8-inch grovers. Heck yeah, please send that. If you got an Instagram or something, send it on over. The Jacksonville Beach ocean degrees, surf temp is 56. Oh man, I hope our surf temps might be dropping too. So I hope it stays 72, but damn, 56. Nah, that's questionable to get into. Maybe 100 feet. Kenny, 100 feet. I don't know if I would use a chicken rig at 100 feet. I don't seem to catch much on a chicken rig in anything less than like 200 feet of water. But maybe I don't got the good spots. But yeah, at 100 feet, you could probably get away with like a pound. 16 ounces. Chris says the average summer temperature of Lake Superior is 52 degrees. You swim with a life vest. That's funny. Why? Because if you go swimming and you'll get hypothermia and drown or something, right? Your legs just stop working. And then you sink down into the deep blue sea. Did I hear a cha-ching earlier? Oh, I did. Hey, who did that? Who did that? Nice. JD, thank you for the sword. You got yourself the Swordfish Glory decal. Nice. From New York. One day I want to drive around and see someone with one of my decals on their car. That would be sick. What are we at now? 60. Wow, we're at 110 of our $1,000 goal. Look at that. We're rocking and rolling, pushing along. Oops. Oh, 60 cents. That was you. Nice. Thank you, man. Thank you. If you're on Instagram, send me a picture of that decal on your car. I love getting pictures like that. They get me all excited. Josh, is that Jash or Josh? Says to remember to like the stream, guys. He's onto something. He's onto something, boys. So I'm going to be starting construction on my chicken coop next week. I got a busy weekend, and then next week I will be putting some time into my chicken coop. And as soon as it's ready, I'm going to put some chickens in it. Okay, all right. This beer is kind of going down a little tough. Can somebody tell me a good joke? Give me some jokes and I'll read them out loud. Have I decided what kind of chickens I'm gonna get? This is no good. I don't know. You can order chickens online, right? Let's take a look. Order chicken to Florida online. I heard that they just come in a box. I don't know, like, is that a real thing? The chickens just show up at your house? Look at this. All right. Valley Hatchery. Filter by ship date. All right, let's say I'll be ready for chickens by the 31st. So in 1 week. Apply. Oh, I need an end date. Ugh. All right. February 8th. I don't know. Okay. Let's see what kind of chickens they got available to us. Barred or barred Plymouth Rock chickens, a black laced gold chicks. Ooh. Cornish cross. I want chickens that lay different colored eggs. So I want maybe like 1 or 2 chickens that lay white eggs, a couple that lay brown eggs, and then some that lay like spotted eggs, maybe some that lay blue eggs. Blue eggs would be pretty cool. You know what's kind of crazy? These chickens, they're like, look at this. They're like $7.50, $8.50. A chicken costs less than a carton of eggs, or about the same of some organic eggs. So as long as your chicken lays 12 eggs, you're almost in the profit. Look at this guy, Splash Polish chicks. Holy moly, look at that sucker. Minimum 3. I wonder what the shipping costs. All right, let's just say add to cart. Shipping next February 5th. All right, now how do I check out? Calculate shipping. All right. Ooh. State, Florida. Zip code. Let's just do zip code. $25. All right, so 25. Oh, and a USPS surcharge. A small order fee too. Wow, they're really hitting me hard with the with the FUs. So it comes out to $86 for 3 chickens. I mean, it's still not terrible. What do you guys think? Where do you guys buy your chickens from? If I order a bigger amount, I won't have the surcharge. Yeah, okay. How many chickens do I have to order to make the surcharge go away? Feed my chickens Skittles. Damn. Once I feed it for a few years, I'll forget about profit. Yeah, honestly, I'm not doing this to save money. Same reason I've been growing a lot of plants on my balcony in my backyard. It's been costing me so much money for these plants, but I do it so I know where my food comes from. That's why I do it. Can't put a price on that. Your mom has 3 chickens in the backyard and she gets 3 eggs a day. Oh, that's solid. Oh, I can get an incubator and then just buy the eggs. That's interesting. Buy an incubator. Let me add 3 more chickens and see what happens. Oh, they're not sexed. Not sexed. Oh, I don't want not sexed chickens. I want female chickens. The golden Spitzhauben chicks. Oh, now we're talking. That's what I want. Oh, they're also not sexed. I like me a plump chicken. I want a chicken that looks like it can lay a fat egg. This chicken looks pretty plump. Look at that plump little thing right there. Woo-wee. Also not sexed. All right, this website, I'm gonna have to go to a different one. I'm gonna be a chicken master soon. Check for Rural King sells chickens. All right, I'll look them up. Rural King. I gotta remember that somehow. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Rural King. There we go. Oh yeah. The Shopify order came in. Oh, big shout out to William from Florida. Got himself a shot glass, a boat knife, and a koozie. 2 koozies. Which brings our goal to 175. Check that out. We're almost 20% of our goal. And I'm like 20% of my beer down. 30% now. Oh, I don't think I can recommend this beer. I'm sorry. Victory Brewing Co. I'm sorry. I could actually see people liking this, but holy smokes. That's something else. George, you used to work for Chickmaster. Sounds like a fun company to work for. You're like, I work with chicks. I got so many chicks. They're all over. They just, they're always yelling at me. An incubator. How much does a chicken incubator cost? Chicken Chicken incubator. Incubator. But then I get non-sex chickens. Oh, they're not that expensive. I can get an 18 egg incubator for like 80 bucks. I can get a 30 egg incubator for 130 bucks. I don't need that many eggs though. That's hilarious. That's pretty cool. Damn, 120 egg incubator. Look at this thing. Look how many eggs you can incubate. Oh, look at those little quail eggs. Look at the blue eggs. Who laid the blue eggs? Chicken, duck, goose, and pigeons. It's funny. Make an incubator out of a metal box and a heat lamp. Yeah, honestly, that's probably all I need. I got plenty of lamps, plenty of boxes. I can probably incubate them in a Amazon box. You should select a variety of chickens because different chickens will thrive in different areas. So I'll get like 10, I'll get like 5 different species, 2 of each, 10 chickens total, and then it's survival of the fittest. Ducks lay the bluish eggs. Oh, okay. Good to know. Good to know. Well, you know what? I think I got a big to-do list. And I think it's almost 8 o'clock. We might have to shut this party down because this beer, it's too much for me. I'm about to fall asleep. I want to get a little more extra work done tonight, you know? Get ready for the weekend. The eggs are expensive and you want a good hatch rate, just go with a reputable manufacturer. Roosters guard the hens but fertilizes the eggs. I don't think I'm allowed to have a rooster where I live. I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to have the roosters here. I think there's some kind of Monroe County rule about that because they make so much noise. I think my neighbors would go crazy if I had a rooster. I hope they don't go crazy about me having chickens, because I heard chickens kind of make a lot of noise too. Like when they're pushing an egg out, I think they squawk a bit. Bike squeeze. I can't catch any snook or tarpon. It's so cold. What should I do for them? I fish canals. I have no idea. I haven't gone tarpon fishing in years. And for snook, I haven't really gone snook fishing either. But when I did catch the snook, I would just kind of bounce a weighted shad, like the shad plastics. I would just bounce them along in channels, and that's how I would catch the snook down here. I actually want to do that. I got my John boat getting put back together, and I want to try some nighttime snook fishing because I know where they sit. I see so many snook. I just can never get them to bite during the day. Oh, Justin, you said thanks for the random koozie in your Christmas order. Had a bunch of weird faces on it. Oh, yeah, you. That's funny. That's the Florida man koozies. Yeah, that's hilarious, actually. Go to the Publix parking lot in Marathon. There's full of hens and roosters. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of them here too in Key Largo. They're actually protected. I don't know if that's Key West. I know in Key West the chickens are protected, and if you mess with them, it's actually pretty bad. If you get caught messing with those chickens, I don't know how it is up here in Key Largo, but I don't think you're allowed to just like go out there and grab them. I'm not sure. Slow troll live pinfish at night near the bridges and well lit docks for snook. All right, you hear that? Get some pinfish and throw them around the bridges. Blue Lagoon Farm in Miami. All right. Thank you guys for all the suggestions. Now I know where to get my chickens. Ah, that's they're only protected in Key West. Okay, good to know. Not Marathon. So can I just go catch my chickens at the Publix parking lot? Is that legal? Wait, before we end this stream, I need to figure this out because that would be a good video if I go to the Publix parking lot and catch me some chickens. I feel like those chickens would not be very nice to me though. If I catch them in a net, throw them in my truck, bring them home, and throw them into a cage, I see that going wrong. But if it's legal, I'll give it a try. Let's see. Why don't we ask ChatGPT? Can I catch wild chickens in Key Largo, Florida from a public parking lot? Or is that illegal? Usually ChatGPT doesn't like giving legal advice, but we'll see here. Catching wild chickens in Key Largo, Florida is generally discouraged and may be illegal in certain circumstances. Wild chickens, especially in urban or public areas, are often protected by local ordinances or animal cruelty laws. Key Largo falls under Monroe County regulations, and many parts of Florida have rules against harming or capturing wild birds, including chickens. If you're considering to catch a wild chicken, you should first contact the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, FWC. All right, well, there we go. Me running around Publix with a big net. Good content. Yes. All right, well, now we know. Now we know. Classic. Cool. Well, you know what? I think we all learned a little something here. Bike squeeze. Do I need a boat in order to supply bait to tackle shops? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't see why you need a boat for that. Sonia says, call my buddies at FWC. I don't have any buddies at FWC. I have a lot of cop buddies, but none of them are FWC. All right. Well, I hope that I see some of you guys on Saturday. Make sure to come out. One last little reminder, the Miami Polar Plunge. Hope to see you guys there. South Point Pier, Saturday on the 25th. So this Saturday, I'll be there at like 6:30 in the morning, and we'll probably be there till like 9 p.m., 10 or a.m., like 9 or 10 a.m. We'll be there handing out some coffees and stuff and just having a good time. So come out and see me. I'll have a bunch of free merch. We'll have koozies, coffee mugs, sweaters, and it's going to be a good time. And if you plan on doing any trolling at any point this year, definitely pick up yourself some of our new sea witches. We have sea witches and our flathead chuggers made here in Florida. Oh, and the ballyhoo trolling rigs. Honestly, you should just buy a couple of each and you will be set for the rest of the year for trolling some beautiful baits for wahoo, big mahi, tunas, anything with a big mouth. We'll eat these. Our supply on the folding fillet boat knives is running pretty low too, so get them while you can. And I will be heading off for the night. But did anyone ever get the Florida Man NFT with the full grill? No, nobody got that one. I gotta figure out where that guy is. He's still waiting to be minted. 60 cents. Think about putting together a tackle package. I actually have a tackle package. Right here. Tackle packages. They're right there, right on the front of the website. We got an offshore package, a patch reef package, and a beach package. But y'all, I think I need to update these. Oh yeah, I gotta update these. Yep. Because we don't sell these anymore. All right, I got it. Man, my to-do list is so big, it's insane. All right, I gotta get to work. All right. Good night, everyone. Justin, the giveaway question. Well, I was only gonna do the giveaway if we reached our goal. You know, it's weird. Sometimes we reach our goal like really quick, and sometimes it's just the hype's just not there. But it's all good. We will be doing a lot of giveaways in the next live stream. I should sell concealed carry jackets. All right, y'all. I will catch you on the next episode. I got a pretty good one coming out on Monday, so stay tuned for that. And whoever I see on Saturday, see you there. Cheers, y'all.